Good?
Hello, everybody.
Hi, guys. Welcome back. Go, Lindsay.
Welcome back. It's still Maynia. It is May 13th, Wednesday, I believe. Is that right, Heidi?
Wednesday, May 13th. Yeah.
Yay. And we're back for an update.
Okay. So we left off on the 6th. It was our last video, which was exactly a week ago. What'd you do? What was your 6th?
Oh, the 6th was, I was going to do good tidings, but we finished our video and I hung up with you and I went to the shower and went to bed.
Oh, yeah.
So I missed that.
Okay. Okay. Before I go into, this piece I said that I was going to be working on for 30 minutes a day. Like, really didn't happen. I mean, it kind of did. I did get some more progress done. I've completely finished this block except for beads, which is the case for the whole project. But I finished all the back stitching on the angel, and now I've moved into the center a little bit and started in on the title. So that's where I'm at. The goal is 30 minutes a day. I've been skipping days, and so I've been doing like, I'll just do an hour tomorrow. It is what it is. I mean, it's the middle of Maynia. So, and then on the 6th, I was working on, summer sampler. With a summer sampler, and this is how far I got on it. Throwing stuff behind me and don't get. That's where I'm at for summer sampler. This is going to be my next focus for 30 minutes. This is going to be for the letter K by Cooler Craft Designs or something like, or Cooler Designs. So this will be letter K. So this will be a 2-week, 30 minutes a day kind of thing. Because it deserves a lot more love than what I've given it, because I started that in 16? Let me double check.
A while ago.
Yeah. Oh no, I started that in 2017. But still, that was 3 years ago, and that's all I've done on it. Okay, so you didn't do anything on the 6th. What about the 7th?
Okay. Oh, you can see it, right?
Yes, that looks good.
Okay. Okay. So I did this towel. And just don't get close, right?
No, you're good. Yeah.
Okay. This towel, oh man, I had a long time too, Heidi. It's from your book. Your book still in my possession.
Is that my book? I thought I got that book. Did I get that book for you, or it's my book?
I believe Mom bought you this book for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
But it's been in my possession ever since. But you have all my magazines, so you know. I don't know if you can hear it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes. The seashells is what I'm doing. And it's a book by Maria Diaz. It's Cross Stitch Motif Series 3 Borders. So I have 2 towels I'm doing. Here's the towel 1. Here's towel 2. Towel 2 has like 2 stitches. I actually added 2 colors in here. Nice. And then I kind of left them hanging.
You started those a long time ago, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Right along with me. Yeah. 2017.
Yeah. So it's cute though. It's coming along. I had planned to do towel 1 on Thursday the 7th and towel 2 on Friday the 8th, but I just did a little bit on 1 and ignored 2. Right on. This will be done in at this rate, what do you think?
You can go in junior when he goes to college.
Yeah. I don't know. That's only in 10 years or 8 years. 8 years. I don't even know if I'll make it there. Maybe when he gets married.
Okay.
That's hilarious. All right. So what'd you do for Friday?
The 7th, right?
Yeah, or
Yeah.
the 7th, I'm sorry.
The 7th.
Thursday,
Okay.
the 7th.
So the 7th was Box of Delights. And I'll tell you what, I had no motivation to work on this thing because I already made my whip go goal on it. I didn't want to work on it. I was like, what? I've already done my goal. Why would I pull this out again? But I did, and I just colored in a couple of the blocks. So I did 2.5 blocks. I did this pink one, this blue one, and then this blue and white one. Or started the blue and white one. So yeah. And that was low
Yeah.
motivation. That was like me real like I put a Netflix Sherlock, which requires my attention. Yeah. That was me really slow. But the blocks, this pink one turned out really pretty, I thought. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
I really like that one.
There you go.
So yeah. That was Box of Delights. We'll see you next
I like
year
the
in
other one
2021.
better. I like the purple
Pandora's
one.
Box. Yeah.
That's way better.
So I'll see that piece in 2021 because I'm done with it for a while.
What did you do Friday?
So Friday was my mini mandalas. Okay, so this is my chatelaine mini mandalas. I'm working on this middle one. I'm actually I will be doing all 3 of these on the same piece of fabric. But I'm on this middle one right here. You can see it. See it?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And so this is where I'm at. I'm in love with it.
Yay.
I messaged Lindsay the night of. I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is my favorite whip. So yeah.
Which is crazy out of all your whips.
Why is that crazy? It's so
I don't know.
so pretty.
No, I think your favorite whip. I'm gonna tell you what I think your favorite one is.
Which one?
The one that you started with all those autumn colors.
Oh, that's a great one too.
Yeah.
Autumn Quaker.
Yeah.
I really like this one. This one's beautiful though. I'm like, I would love to just sit down and sink my teeth into this and like get some really good progress done because I enjoyed it a lot. And then what'd you do on Friday? That was the 8th. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's when I ignored
do the towel.
on Friday and I didn't do anything on this towel.
Okay.
Okay.
The 9th. Saturday the 9th.
Okay. I did, let me pull out the project. I'm so sorry. Okay. I did the thinker.
Yes. I haven't seen that in a long time.
This is, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to hold it in front of my face so y'all can see it. I know. Probably since Maynia last year. This is by White Willow Stitching, and it's called The Thinker. Actually, it's not even that, like, I started it, and I was stitching on it Friday, a little bit to Saturday morning, I think, and it's really not even that intimidating anymore. I guess I can't show you because it's the pattern, but it's not even a complete 2 pages wide. It's only like 1 page and then like a half wide, and then it's only like 20, 40, 10, 20, 30 stitches for page 3 and 4. 30 tall.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
So, like I just say, like that's 3 and 4.
They're partial.
That's 3 and 4. So there's only 1 full page and then like half of a page and then those 2 little ones. I was like, why am I not done with this? It's not even that bad. And it's a good size. It's not like Haid.
Yeah.
So I don't know why. I used to be more intimidated with this one, like, full coverage, blah. But no. But I did a lot, but not like a lot. But there's where I am at. Can you see it?
I did a lot, but not a lot. Like it.
Yeah. Well, it's really confetti.
Yeah.
That is the difference. But and because all the colors, it's confetti, but it's like gray and black and gray, black, brown, like, but that are very, very close.
Yeah.
So that's cute. But yeah, I like this fabric. It's actually a linen, and I was okay. I was in medium. I was medium on that. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. I was doing okay. So that's what I did for that.
Right on. Saturday, I couldn't put this down. I really wanted to work on this a lot more than I did. This is the Lizzie Kate. Okay, so this is my entire width of my fabric, and I went the width of the piece. So let me fold it down a little bit. So I get to cut off a good section, so they can use this fabric for ornaments later on too. But so that's what I got. This is
that Monaco?
No, it's just a Jobelan.
Oh,
it's sage. The color is sage Jobelan 28 count.
Wait, was this your new start?
Huh? Yeah, this is my brand new start.
Oh heck yeah!
Right? Like this is a brand new
You
start.
went really far.
This was a new. I know. I didn't want to put it down. It was like, oh, I love it. So I did the whole width for the border. So that's the top of the border, and it's just gonna go straight down as I do each of this. This is the Lizzie Kate 3 words flip it series, 3 little words flip it series, and so that's where I got. I almost got the first 3 words done.
Yay!
plus the top of the border, and like that's the most border heavy in the whole thing because the rest of it's just this checkered all the way down the edge and then across the bottom once I get there. So yeah, that's it. So, and it's not very wide, and I have a lot of extra fabric, so I'm pretty excited about being able to cut the fabric there. I thought it would be it was too wide anyways, and I even gave myself a very generous border along the top and the side right there. I was like, I'm just gonna give myself a nice generous border.
That's a lot, yeah.
Yeah, and then Sunday was Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there.
Yes.
Belated Mother's Day.
Yes.
What did you stitch on? Did you stitch
on which day?
Sunday.
Sunday. I had Junior pick out what for me to stitch on, and he picked out this one. Merry Christmas, my dear.
Yeah.
By Country Cottage Needleworks. And I didn't really do much.
Really? I mean, you're so close to a finish on that one, aren't you?
I know. Hold on, I am taking the pattern off here.
I thought you were pretty close to a finish. You're close to a finish.
I worked on, wait, you can't hold it. There's like snow in the middle. I don't know if you can, right here?
Yes.
And then it goes to like over past there. That's all I did, the snow.
Looks good.
So, I have to do.
You got the borders done.
Those things. Yeah. I had to do, what is that? The stuff in the snow. Thank you. Yeah. The deer. And 2 more trees. Then I'm done.
Yep.
It's cute though. And look, I have extra fabric too.
You do have extra fabric. You got lots of extra fabric there.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna finish this, Heidi.
Okay.
How are you gonna finish it? How are you gonna do it?
I don't know. What are you thinking? That's a good frame piece to just put out at Christmas.
Oh, I was thinking the flat flip thingy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do a flat fold for you, no problem.
That's what I was thinking would be really cute. And then it can go my Christmas box flat.
Yeah.
No, not breakable, and then come out at Christmas up somewhere on a shelf.
Yeah.
I actually really like this one. I can't believe I changed so much on my own too.
Good.
Okay.
It looks
I know. I'm really proud of it. Yeah. I really like that one. I should just finish it, right?
Yes, you should. I think you should. You ready for mine? So Sunday. What did I do? Okay, Sunday. This is not going to look like I did a lot, but I did over 400 stitches in this thing. So this is Hardanger Fancies by Moss Creek Designs. It is actually a pattern for all 3 of those. The pattern for all 3. I had started this in 2018, and I just got a couple of cluster blocks completed. And so this is the first of the 3 ornaments.
Ooh.
Yeah. So,
but you haven't cut yet, right? You have to cut.
I'm gonna cut when I have all three of them set up. So I'm almost done actually. Like this is just cross stitching. It's 1/1. So that's why it doesn't look like a lot, but it is. It was over 400 stitches and of those green leaves. Each, and then after that, like, so the cutting is the same on each of them, and then what you do after that changes. So if you look at like the center of each of those, the centers look different. And then the red for the holly, those are different stitches as well. So it'll be a series of 3. This is the only thing that stays the same. And then when it's time to cut, and then after that, everything else changes. So this is the first of 3, and it'll all 3 of them will go on here. So
cool.
so that's what I did. It was over 400 stitches, and I'm like, this is so small, and it doesn't even look like that. But it was, and it was 1/1, so of course I had to pull out my glasses, and because it's little, those are little tiny stitches. But it was fine. I was kind of like, I was reading the instructions. I'm a little scared, not gonna lie. I'm a little scared.
Nah, you got it. Do it with like one of the retreats when somebody's there to kind of
to
lead the way.
Yeah, because I mean, the whole reason I did this is because I eventually would like to do a little bit more hardanger, especially in larger pieces. But I'm not about to go learn hardanger on a large piece. So I figured a little ornament, if I mess it up, that'll suck, but like I could start again and it wouldn't be too much time lost versus those big pieces that are out there, those big samplers and stuff, or band samplers. Yeah. That's what I did on Sunday. How about Monday?
Okay.
Monday
We
the
got
11th.
this one. This one's called Texas Happy Hour, and I'm doing all DMC, no each side works, and Redbird design. Okay. This one has a problem though. Okay. I did like this boot outline, the outline here.
Yeah.
But it's screwed up. I have to frog everything.
That sucks.
I just stopped when I realized when it's like oh it's really screwed up. I just stopped. So those are even like just half stitches. I didn't even do that much. Can you see that it's half stitch?
Yeah, I can see it's half stitch.
Yeah. So
It'll be easy to frog.
Yeah.
True. They're half stitches.
Good thing I didn't do everything. I was doing your trying to do your style and like outline things with half stitches and then go back and fill them in but apparently I can't count. Whatever.
That's hilarious. For Monday, this is the first piece in the whole Maynia series that I didn't actually hit 200. I got 148 stitches instead, and it was summer. This was another one that I really wasn't that motivated. It was Monday, first of all, so I had a lot of work that was happening on Monday, and because I spent the entire weekend not prepping, I just stitched and played with my kids and did zero work. So come Monday morning, I was like, oh, I have so much to do. And so when it was time to sit down and stitch, I wasn't feeling it. I was just like, I don't know. And that was one of those days where I ended up putting an hour into 12 Days of Christmas because because I wanted to work on those new starts in the hardanger. So I didn't work on 12 Days of Christmas during the weekend. So I had to play catch up on that as well. So I didn't give a lot of time to this piece. And I wasn't very motivated because I was like, what's my WIPCO goal on this piece? It's not a WIPCO piece for this year.
No.
So then that like totally killed it. I'm like, I don't want to work on a piece that's not a WIPCO board, not on my WIPCO board.
It's a Maynia piece.
It is. It got 148 stitches, and it was all 1/1 skin. So I worked on the skin. And that girl has a lot of skin. I don't know what I was thinking. And I started this one. I think this was my very first piece that I started 1/1 skin. And so I'm doing like the full crosses instead of now when I do over one skin, I do Leslie taught it to me. It's like a basket weave, a reverse, but I don't know. But it's half stitches. It's not full because then you can blend a lot better. I'm going to struggle because there's supposed to be some blending happening in here, and they're full crosses, so it's not going to look that great. Oh well, lesson learned.
Why?
So,
Why don't you just do one diagonal, one color, another
yeah,
diagonal, the other color?
because it doesn't have that blended look anymore if you do it that way.
Yes, it
Here,
does.
okay, I'll try it. So this is how much work I did. I got like a little bit here and a little bit more. I filled like there's some opening space between the dress and I just filled a little bit in there. So yeah, she got like this weird hand happening right now. It's weird because it's not all there. So that was that one. And then
And if you want to get really fancy with it, you can do every other
I think I'm gonna
diagonal,
end up doing
one color,
that.
than every other. That's too much though. Just do the dark one on the bottom, the light one on the top, and you're good. And it looks kind of like dimensional.
It's not a lot. Like most of the colors, like what I'm doing, it's mostly those two colors and then some blended. So these two colors are just solid. And then, but it's just a little bit of blended here and there. So, well, I say that, but I haven't really looked at her face that much either. So, because I'm just on her arm. We'll see. She's probably actually today, you'll see summer and winter maidens have the least amount of stitching on them comparatively with all of between the four of them for whatever reason. And then yesterday was a new start for me. Are we ready for yesterday?
Ooh.
Did you talk
Yeah,
about
I didn't have. No.
Monday?
I didn't have any new starts this week.
Monday, would you
But,
like to talk about Mondays?
Here's All Around Texas, also by Redbird Design. And hold on, it's bigger. I meant to talk when I was showing you the towels. I meant to say I was doing all that in hand.
Yeah,
It's
it's hard in
slows me
hand,
down.
huh?
It's different. Yeah.
It slows me
And
down
it's
a
so
lot.
very floppy.
Yeah.
But I was trying to do where I went down one and up the other, more like a sewing pattern. You know what I'm saying? Sewing, where it was like down and up and then pulled. Yeah. Okay, here's where we are on this one.
Looks so good.
I did stuff on the E.
Yeah.
I outlined it and it aligned back up correctly. And then I had filled in some of it. That's where we're at. But why are you laughing?
It looks good. I'm not laughing. I like it. It looks really good.
Thank you. I know. It was almost a panic. I couldn't find this color, the color for the brown.
Uh-huh.
But then I found it. Because first I was like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And then second I was like, I don't even know if I have enough. Because I don't think one scheme's enough for all three projects. Then I found it and had 4 schemes in it. And I was like, oh, I already thought about this, didn't I? So that was a good surprise that I didn't screw myself over. I had previously thought about how much I would need.
That's good.
I found out that it takes me about 10 minutes to get prepped, to find the project that I'm going to work on, get it on the QSnap, sit down, try to find the thread, go find the thread, dip the needle. It takes me 10 minutes to do that. And then I only have 10 minutes of like,
oh my goodness.
if I'm trying
That's
to do
not
20-minute camera.
You put it on the QSnap the night before so that when you go to sit
No,
down, it's ready to go.
I won't do it.
Why?
I don't know.
That's what you do right before you go to bed is you set up for the next day. So that when it's time to stitch, you can just pick it up and you're good.
No. And I might have missed, I'm thinking I might have swapped these because this is still on the QSnap. So it might have probably this I don't know.
Okay.
Or put that in a different QSnap. I can't remember.
I'm super excited to tell you about my new start.
I'm so tired.
Okay, my yesterday's new start was this. The Governor Rome. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This piece really intimidated me. But then I started stitching. I'm like, oh, this isn't that bad. But like because I was kitting it up, I ran out of floss away bags. I had over 100 floss away bags, and it ate them all up. Like they were gone. And I was just like,
nom.
yep, ate them all up. This project ate up all my floss away bags.
Did
And
your
so
order come in?
nope. And so I just am kind of like, okay.
Why do you just use Ziplocs?
Because I already have the ring and stuff. Like that would drive me bonkers. So I kept them on their cards. I like half of the flosses are still on their cards, and the other half of the flosses are in rings.
Mm-hmm.
So I started. This is 200 stitches. Can you see it? It's 200 stitches.
Oh my god, so tiny.
I know. I was worried because I read the instructions and it said one thread over two. So you're still doing over two. I don't know what count linen this is. It's not 40. Like it's larger than 40, I think. I don't know. But that's it. What's very also intimidating. So there's all these flosses, and this is my fabric, y'all. This is folded up. This is like an eighth of my fabric. It is so massive. Like comes all the way out to here.
Why are you doing this one again?
All the way over here because I don't know. Because I wanted to try a Thea Governor. So it's that long. Like this was the middle of my fabric where I started. I started in the middle. All the way up, up, up. And there's the middle. And then all like it is so massive. And I'm just like, what? And it's like a 10-page, it's a 10-page pattern on 11 by 17 paper. Like,
oh, the big paper.
The big
yeah.
Paper? Yeah, it's 11 by 17 paper, and there's 10 of them. And I'm just like, this is huge. So it was very intimidating. And then I started stitching on it. I was like, oh, this is nice. As soon as I started stitching on it, but kitting it up and just looking at it, like serging the fabric, I was like, what the heck? And then, and then it eating all my floss away bags, like that combination, I was kind of scared. I was like, this project is going to be ridiculous. But then I started stitching away, and I was like, oh, that's nice. I like it.
So is it kind of like full coverage, 1/1, no specialty stitches?
It is all 1/1. There's some back stitch in there. There's no other specialty stitches. Not really. It's so the middle. That block of beige that you saw is like this right here. So I have stitching on each side. I'm gonna get the top of that dome, and then like it's a little bit middle right there. So I mean, I cover a good little distance in one night, I guess, like just across that. So it's just big. I don't know. It's just really big. It is not full coverage. There's like this is all
yeah.
There. And even the piece in the pattern, I think there's like one page that's almost all full, like you can just see all symbols. Most of them are partials, like and have stuff that's not. But still, it's still a lot, like because it's those massive piece of paper, and I'm like, and it's a massive piece of fabric. I'm just like, oh my goodness. Why am I doing that piece? So when I first started cross stitching, I was like, I want to try out every designer that's out there. So if it's a designer I haven't done before and I hear about it and I see somebody stitching on it, I was like, I want to try out that designer. And so I'll go and look to see what's out there randomly, and I'll just put them on my wish list. And this was one of those. I saw Ginger Gerald. He was stitching a Thea Governor. I'm like, I've never even heard of Thea Governor. And I started looking at the projects, and I really liked Rome. And so I put Rome on my wish list. And then my sister, our other sister, got a hold of my wish list for Christmas, and she just bought it for me. And I'm like, cool. Ben bought for me. It's Kit. Let's go. Let's make it happen. So that's kind of where I'm at. I don't know. When I first started stitching, I'm like, okay, I just want to stitch a little bit of everything because I just wanted to experience the different designers and the different types of things out there. So I say like I'm not a prim stitcher, but I have a primitive piece. Like, you know what I mean? I want to try out all the different styles just to be like, oh yeah, I did that. I did a piece like that or something along those lines.
all of my pieces are mostly like I just randomly got somehow, or I have a few that like mean something, but yeah. Like this one's gonna be in memory of my dog Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to finish this one. I have her like her tag, and then like a paw print. I want to finish that like somehow with those types of things. With it, like, does that make sense? Like I don't know, like in a frame with her like paw print, and then but I need to find more patterns. I can't find anything that I love.
I know. I was ready to buy something for you on Sunday, and you're like,
I
I don't know what I
know.
want. I'm like, can you give me something?
Well, I was gonna tell you I was looking at some perforated paper, but I didn't think that was like what you were looking for from me.
I was looking to buy you something.
No, I really. Oh, well, is that gone?
No, it's not gone.
I'm just having a hard time with like, oh my god, I love these.
Yeah.
Okay, when I find the one. Well, I think it's because I told myself to like quit, and I think my brain took that really seriously. Because there's one that I want. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There's one that I want, and it is quite pricey.
Okay, just tell me what it is.
And I'm like, no, it's too pricey for that. No. And so I'm just waiting.
Just tell me what you want. It's all good.
Why?
Because I said so. All right, so today we got off track. We're not done showing whips.
We're not. Are we not?
Today's whip.
You made it through the whole. I haven't stitched today.
I haven't stitched today's either, but mine's on the Q snap ready to go. No. So when I start
apparently I'm taking Wednesdays off.
Apparently.
Ooh, are you doing the purple one?
Winter? It's not purple.
Yay!
Actually, it's blue. It's not purple. It's blue.
Oh, it looks purple over here.
I know. It looks purple on mine too, but then when I started stitching it, totally not purple. Totally blue.
Oh.
You can see the reflection through. Okay. So this is like the least stitched of my maidens, pretty much. Even summer, technically summer even has more. It's just a lot of 1/1. This is like a little bit of the hat.
I know what you should do next year for it.
What?
I think I have an idea for you.
What's your idea?
Okay, for the maidens for next year. In the winter, you should stitch winter, and then in the summer,
I kind of already was thinking that.
I thought I just thought about it.
Each quarter, I would stitch a maiden. Yeah. Okay, so this lady is going to be interesting because, it looks purple. It might have been purple. It called for these NPIs that have been discontinued. So then I had to do a DMC sub. And the DMC sub are these blues. So like I already stitched this little top of her hat right there, or her hood, and that looks purple. It's totally blue over here.
Well, that's okay. It's gonna look really good blue.
And then all that white is Whisper. All that white is on her coat. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. She's intimidating. Of the maidens, I think she's the most intimidating of them because of the Whisper. I haven't stitched with Whisper, so I'm kind of excited about that. I did ask for advice on it, and so a lot of people said to stitch the bottom leg with B5200, just white. And so I'll do the bottom leg and then go back with the second leg at the end or towards the end, right before I bead, and do the Whisper for that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to try that.
You're going to be really proficient with Whisper by the end.
Yeah, I am. Like the whole lining of this coat is all Whisper. Basically, if it's white in the coat, it's Whisper.
I love that. I love the trees, the tree branches.
Yeah.
And the other ones.
Yeah, each of the branches are based off the weather. Huh?
Hold both of your postcards.
Hold on, it's in a pile.
Because you threw it behind you. I'm so tired.
here's all the, and now I've seen this completed. Oh, I'm holding in the wrong order. There we go. I've seen
Oh.
this completed. Oh, sorry. As
Down.
one big piece. I've seen it
I
completed
think
as one
she.
big piece.
Oh. Well, I really like summer and winter. Those are my two favorite of the four.
Oh, those are the two that I'm the most behind on. Cool.
Summer looks like she's just holding a towel. Hot. And then winter is just like looks so royal and fancy.
I love autumn. Autumn is my favorite for sure. She's also the most done. She's the closest one. She has the least amount of skin. No, I guess winter does too. I don't know. They're all their skin's gonna be over one. I'm thinking I'm gonna do my half because I haven't touched the skin for these two ladies. Actually, the only one I've done skin for is Summer, and Summer has the most skin. So,
how many new starts do you get this next week?
one. I have one left.
I get 3 more new starts this next week. I'm so excited.
I have one new start, and it's gonna be another mirror. That's what won out.
Yep.
Well, that was second place. Wherefore art thou will be my 15th. Will be my new start on the 15th, and then starting the 16th through the end of the month. I'm going Maynia, mostly. Like I'll still be doing my alphabet soup piece, but which will be summer, the summer sampler. But then it's all my heaven and earth piece for the one true Danny.
I tried to do homework, all 10 prompts. And I posted pictures on one prompt, but it was the thinker. I had like only like 60 something, I don't remember. Stitches, not 100. I had not 100 stitches. And that's the only one I posted picture, but I didn't have it on any of them. So, you? Did you get any of your
last week's with all those prompts? Yeah, I finished all of them. And I'm halfway. Yeah, thanks. And I'm halfway done with this week, which is like 1,000 stitches. And so each project that I do, because I'm doing 200 per project, just about. And so that's only 5 projects. 200 a project. That's 5 projects. I'll be done by Friday.
Yeah.
If everything goes according to plan, I'll be finished with that on
Friday. What was the homework this week?
It was the project. You had to do 1,000 stitches. You could do 1,000 stitches on one project or as many projects as you want. But you had to do
okay, cool.
1,000 stitches.
Basically. Yeah. Let's do that in my sleep. So easy.
Yeah. We have different situations right now. So there's that.
Yes. Very different.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Okay. So yeah.
Okay,
we're gonna finish out. I'm finishing out Maynia this week. You're doing Maynia for the rest of the month.
I'm the whole month.
So
supposedly.
Yeah. I say I'm finishing out. Really, I'm just switching gears for my Maynia. We'll see. So
I'm gonna touch all my projects this month.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah. Well, except for like the 3. But
have you fallen back in love with one of them?
Yeah.
At least one of them.
Okay, well, we'll just start from this week because I don't remember last week's. Okay, this one, the thinker, I haven't touched that. I did fall in love with her, the Sammy. Yeah. Well, it's not her, it's just in memory of her, obviously. Okay, and then this one I just want to get done before Christmas. Would be nice.
This one has to before Christmas. Out into the road. You're gonna get done before Christmas. I'm gonna bug you until it's done.
This one's gonna be like in the rotation or whatever.
Is that your focus on a finish?
I didn't even start this one that long ago.
No, you didn't.
Remember how fast I was going?
You were going real fast.
Yeah, I think I can. Well, I know what happened.
You got frustrated with the snow.
That snow. I made a mistake in the snow, and that's actually. It took me a long time to get this like. I don't know, but I'm back on track. I think I got it figured out. until we get over to the snow and the trees. That might be hard too, but I'm trying. Okay. Yeah, I messed up on the snow, and so I had to like wing it. And I did get frustrated because I was trying to get the right, like what to use, but I think I made the right choice on what to use for the snow. Are there snowflakes? There better not be snowflakes in that one. That'll never get done.
Just don't do
No, there's
them.
not.
Do they have
It's
to be done?
It's just on polka dotted. No, it's just on polka dot material, but mine's not. So we're good. Whew. But that what did I do last week? I'll tell you what I fell in love with, because I've been thinking a lot of the stuff is easier than it was a year ago. Okay, I don't know. It's just like easier to me. Okay, the one I started, the White Wolves, last week. I don't know if that's a fell in love.
You fell in love. Right on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I'm looking because I had like Lion King. Yeah. Those are my 3 that I'm like, ooh. I don't think any of these are on my web go. Anyways.
That's okay. We each have different motivations. Like I'm a challenge, like I'm motivated by challenges and goals and stuff like that. And you're like, just let me stitch on what I like.
Yeah.
Whichever one's yelling the loudest to you is the one that you want to work on. And that's okay. It's totally okay to be like that. Like, and it's okay for me to be the way I am. Like,
So those three I think are gonna like hang out for a little bit. Like I'm pretty sure. And then okay, I will say this one did catch my eye again, but I'm not gonna stay in love. But I was like, dude, I've done a lot. Why don't I just like keep going? This one, when I pulled it out, I was like, whoa, I did a lot already.
Yeah, you were all about that piece for a while.
Yeah, must have been. Well, I finished the other one because I had 3. This one I just have not ever been able to get into. It's just, oh my god, that one's just annoying. That beer. Remember when it was just beer for like just that little bit? Okay, well, thank you, everybody. Do you have any, Heidi, that you fell in love with?
I mean, I love all my pieces.
Yeah.
Let's be real. That little chatelaine, like I'm not kidding. I really.
Oh yeah.
Like I love my large chatelaine. It's not a part of Maynia. It was a June start, but I love that piece. But I have to have like a lot of quiet, and I have, like the kids have to be asleep for me to work on that piece because it's just so intense. Whereas the little mini one, you still have the elements of the chatelaine because it's a chatelaine, but it's not nearly as much, Right. It's little pieces and little bits of it. So, and it's really pretty. Like I'm just digging the colors. It's greens and blues, and and the fence is going to be black with some gold with metallic. That I might not be in love with it when I get to that part because it's a black fence, but then it's a gold metallic back stitched.
That's gonna be pretty.
It'll be pretty. I might not be in love with it at that point. I might be like, oh, this is tedious. But right now I'm just like, oh, this is so pretty. I love it all. What else did I fall in love with? Yeah, my mini mandalas. The Hardanger, I was a little. I'm happy. Like I was really worried that Rome was going to be too intimidating for me because when I was putting it up, I was telling you, I was like, oh, I don't know about this. Like it took me so long, but then as soon as I started stitching on, I was like, oh yeah, because it's like it's up there with the heaven and earth. Where it's just like a lot, but just one cross at a time, and you're good to go. One stitch at a time. I was like, oh, this is nice. Like it was kind of nice once I started doing it. So yeah, I like it. Margarita, it's gonna be fun. That one's gonna be a fun piece. I'm looking at my list right now.
I'm looking at my Webco. Do you know what I do have on my Webco? Legit, I have to participate in Maynia.
There you go.
So
Nice.
I'm doing that. I get to check that off. That's
Right on.
exciting.
That is exciting.
Um,
I'm glad
huh?
because I've been hanging on to that. The Three Little Words Flip It series,
Oh
Louisa
yeah.
Kate, Three Little Words. You were there when I purchased it. I've had that thing in my stash
Uh-huh.
forever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad I started it. Like, and I'm gonna enjoy it. Okay, we gotta get going. We will be
Yes.
back in a week for another update. So happy stitching, y'all. Thank you so much
Happy
for
stitching.
tuning in with us. Bye, guys.
Happy Mania. Bye.